Have you ever heard the phrase, start before you're ready? I have. I've heard it many times. I've heard it from lots of different coaches. So I don't really know who can say they claim it, but I have lived it and continue to live it. So thank you for joining me on my video today. I really wanted to share a couple stories where I have started before I'm ready, and also my husband has started before he's ready. And when you take those steps and keep doing the work and taking action, those things help build confidence. Because once in a while, you might have something that triggers you and tries to make you feel small. That does happen. And I've had some things happen to me lately. And I've had to kind of take a few steps back and think about the things I have accomplished in my life, in my short years. I still got a long way to go. And circle back to those and realize that I started before I was ready, and I took action and I got it done, and I was extremely successful. So I want to share a couple stories with you so you can maybe relate to some things, because sometimes people have a hard time grasping the concept of starting before you're ready, and then they're like confused and they get stuck in the mud, and those things really don't help you build confidence either. So one of the things is when my husband and I started Good Karma Sport Fishing. We started it from scratch. We didn't have a pot to piss in. We did not know what we were doing. But my husband had big dreams to be a charter boat captain, and we moved down to the Keys with nothing and started completely over from scratch. And I had his back. I was like, we are going to figure this out and we are going to make it work. So when we started our charter boat business, he was constantly getting comments from customers that, oh, you guys are new. You guys are really new. You guys are new. And you know what? Fuck yeah, we were new. That's how it works. Everyone has to start somewhere. So if anyone is trying to make you feel small because you're just starting something in your career or your life or in a relationship, yeah, that's how it works. You have to start somewhere. But we started and we kept going. And not every day was perfect. And not every day was 100% success. We've had a gazillion lessons and learnings, but we kept going and we pivoted and we changed and we tweaked. And now it's an extremely successful business model that we have built all by ourselves. Another example that I wanted to share with you, kind of along the same lines, but you'll start to understand how my mindset works on another scale, is I built my sales business. And granted, now I've been moving away from being a sales rep, but I had built a sales business in the Keys from scratch. In the heyday, before I started to transition into coaching and speaking, I did $2.5 million annually, all by myself. All by myself, selling handbags and jewelry. That's a lot of handbags and jewelry. I worked really hard and I made it happen. But it didn't start at that level, right? I started at nothing. But in my head, I was building a multi-million-dollar sales business, right? So anytime someone would ask me how it's going, of course it was going awesome, because that was the positive mindset that I always had around my business. I was always building it to be a really big and successful business. Along the same lines, and I laugh when I think about this, and I started to think about this last night. I have a customer in Fort Myers. These two guys, they own a very successful retail chain, and they're always super nice to me. And I had to meet with them every other month. And they would say to me, hey, how's your husband's business? Now, granted, we were still kind of new. And I would say to him, oh, he's booked every day. He's booked every day and he's super busy. He wasn't booked every day. I mean, he had some nice bookings and he was doing well, but he wasn't booked every day. But in my mind, he was booked every day. And you know what? Now he is. He is booked every day. So we just started. We kept going. We put progress before perfection. Like, we did all those things and we made it work. But the biggest thing in regard to building your confidence is you have to take action. You have to keep going, and you have to learn to ignore those people that try to make you feel small, because there will be people that try to make you feel small. for whatever reason it is, it's on them. And you have to set up some energy blocks to deal with that and keep going. So there's a lot to unpack in the video I just shared. And I would love it if you reached out to me. I would love to hear from you in regards to this video. And also, now that my book is done being written, even though I have a lot of work to do in regard to marketing, but in regard to being written, I have reopened my one-on-one coaching. And I would love to hear from you. You can message me and we can set up a free discovery call as well. So I hope you have a beautiful day. And if this message resonated with you, again, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Bye.